Welcome back everyone to this month's construction update here at Corner House Residences. We've just come back from Easter and we're picking up the construction activity primarily through the month of March. The site's just transitioning from the excavation civil works and now phasing into the actual construction element as we start to come up. The main visual on the skyline is the installation of our brand new luffer crane. So the selection of the luffer crane as opposed to the hammerhead crane was for site logistics, weight capacity and load management. The cab itself, if you're driving by and you want a reference point, the cab is 5 meters above the roof of our rooftop amenity area. This northern edge of the site, there's a few elements here which are worth explaining. So over my right shoulder here, the form deck's been put in place. That's the lid for our stormwater detention tank. And you can just see this black grate here. So that's trafficable. That'll be in the aisle of the actual car park layout. This cage to my immediate right is the pile cap Rio cage. So what that does is that it allows the weight transfer from the circular pile to the rectangular column. You'll see that in future videos. All of the columns within the car park itself are rectangular, which helps with our car park layout and alignment. Then just on the floor here on my left is the black poly pipe, which is the connection between the perimeter spoon drain, and that will eventually connect into the stormwater detention tank. The white saddles that have been set into the floor to hold the pipe in place when the concrete gets poured around it, they'll be cast in situ then. Then over a little further on my left there is the ground beam cage that we mentioned in the previous video. So that picks up the edge of the car park ramp and effectively is the load transfer from the upper levels through to the basement. We've got to the point now where we've got the blinding layer that we've mentioned in previous videos on about 2/3 of the site. The waterproofing blanket is following that in sequence, and the guys are just working on the final levels over my left shoulder here with the excavator. And once that's done, the last of the blinding layer will be done before the first concrete pour comes in. To my right here is the lift core and fire stair. Just to recap on what we've said before, the turned Rio here at my feet are effectively the tie-ins for the basement slab that will get poured in to bind it all together. These vertical Rios here are where the precast panels will stand on. That will be in a few months' time. We'll show you the precasts, but they come in on the truck and get dropped into place over the top of that Rio, and that will form up the walls for this central lift core and fire stair structure. Thanks everyone for tuning in and watching this month's update. We're excited to have the crane on site on time. It went straight into action. We've got all of the steel Rio now on site. Our head count on site's going to ramp up progressively as we get ready for the first of our concrete pours, which is probably our next major milestone. So we're comfortable with it where everything's at the moment. Looking forward to bringing you next month's update. Bye for now.